Oh god, what am I doing? Come on, can we get me? Can we get me? Oh, this took too long to get to, but now I have ender pearls forever. Oh, wonderful. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of a Magelord tale. Oh, this took too long to get to. Oh, man. I am glad that I have Mistcraft though, because if I didn't have Mistcraft, this would definitely suck. Now, I probably shouldn't even bother taking my armor off, because I can just teleport back to the overworld now. Still, I like to make sure that everything is kept in here nice and safe, just in case I fall to my death and don't realize it in time. Yeah, we are in the end, and look at all these clouds. There's tons of clouds. I don't know whether I like it or not, but it doesn't interfere with Enderman spawning, so who cares? I am so glad I'm going to have all these Endermen. I have not killed the Ender Dragon. I think I'll hold off on that. I spawned way out here. Just pretty far away. Come on, guys. Form a line. Come to your death. This was not... This actually turned out to be a fairly okay endeavor. I was expecting to like spawn in the ground. I usually do that when I go to the end. I then have to... Stop it. Yeah, I was expecting to spawn like in the ground and have to try to dig my way out and then build a bridge off to the distance. And it turned out I didn't have to do that at all, so that was really fortunate. Let's switch back to me. And gonna put this in here, just in case something goes wrong when I teleport. And poof! Right into my nexus. Exactly where I wanted to go. You know, I haven't actually been getting the mana regen buff while I'm standing in here. I wonder why that is. Did that change recently? I don't know. So yes, I have an infinite supply of ender pearls now, and a good supply of experience. Which means I'm now able to create those safari nets whenever I feel like. And here's my ender pouch. I put everything in here just to make sure I brought everything back. Thank goodness we have Mistcraft. Because if we didn't, this would really suck. Let's see, I'm going to get a log to put this on. Nope. There. Book to the nether. So, let's see. In order to make those nets, it was 4 ender pearls and a gas tier. Thankfully, gas tier are easier to get than the ender pearls. Okay. Where did I put my ender pouch? Is it in the top chest? Yes, it is. Keep this safe for now. There we go. Reusable safari nets. So now, I can make the gun, but I don't really need to do that for now. Let's not jump out the window before I turn into a bat. So the way this works is... see, I believe that I can go up to any passive mob and just right-click on them. And they're now inside. And if I want to let them out, I just right-click and they pop out. Pretty darn cool. So, what we're going to focus on doing today is creating a spawner. Nyan chicken. And, let's see. What is the most important resource that I need? Well, I don't know. Yeah, cows are pretty good, because you get the leather, but I don't know if I'm going to need a whole bunch of leather. And if I ever want to, I can just pick up one of these guys and shove them in the spawner anyway. So what is the most important mob that I can use right now? Well, what resource do I need the most of? I probably will end up needing more redstone than anything, so I guess the best mob for me to get would be a witch. But I don't have a way to get a witch right now. I don't know of any area that they are spawning at. I don't know of any swampland nearby that they would spawn in. Other way I could get it would be to go to the Twilight Forest, get some transformation powder, and then transform a druid into into a witch, and then catch that, and then use it to spawn witches. And that would be a good way to do it. But that's a lot of effort, and we're going to be using a lot of effort to create the actual machinery. Namely, conveyor belts and a thing called a grinder. Now if we go and type that in, a grinder requires a golden sword to be able to create. And I thought that was kind of funny. It requires a book and a piston. I do have a piston actually because I didn't apply knockback to any of my weapons. It requires a factory machine block, plastic sheets, which you get by combining raw plastic, and you get that from either smelting industrial craft rubber or mine factory reloaded rubber. And the machine block is more rubber sheets and some stone. So it's actually a very simple machine to make, and it does a pretty good job of actually taking care of the mobs. Now the only problem that we would have with it is getting the power to it, because it does require power to run. Now I could create another energy cell and just charge up the energy cell, take it over there, and turn it on whenever I need to. That's an idea. And it's not actually a bad one, so I think I will end up doing that. Plus, it doesn't hurt to have a few more energy cells laying around. But I need to find some actual rubber tree, because I haven't really been looking for them, and when I have found them, I didn't collect them because I didn't need them at the time. And now I do need them, and I don't remember where they're at. So I'm going to go exploring for that, and while I'm exploring, I will also be searching for more aura nodes. And I haven't actually looked at the nodes we found last episode yet. But because Thaumcraft has updated. It's still Thaumcraft 4, but there is some slight differences to it. I can actually show you one quick. I had to throw away my old research notes because they were no longer useful. And that's because the research system has changed. You see, the research table looks different now. There's no more bar on the side here. Instead, it's down below. And this is only for combining aspects. So how do you do research then? Well, take your research paper and look at that. It's got a weird hex grid. And that needs to be erased because I learned that in order to research things, you take an essentia. Let's try Earth. And you drag the essence over here and put it in. Now, Earth did not work. So, Earth is not part of this recipe. We need to take the Earth out of it. But what it does is you put the essentia you want next to one of these things. And if it's a essence that is part of this recipe, it will glow and be connected by a line. And the goal is, once again, to combine all these glowing marks with your various aspects. Oh, and I was told that I could put niter under these things. I thought that might have been the case because I remember reading about what in I think Thaumcraft version 3 that Asnor added a new item to be able to be used as a heat source for the Crucible, but I never really figured out what it was. Yeah, it was niter. And I guess I can do that, and if I do that, then I can turn all this into wood, but that still wouldn't end up looking good because the infusion altar is made of stone, so I think I'll leave this all stone. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird having stone being suspended by a cloud, but it's magic. You don't need to know anything more than that. I should grab some food before I take off. But I want to go and look at that node quick, because the research thing is cool. Let me turn off my map. So you know how whenever you researched an item, it told you what you got in the lower left corner right down here? Now it's actually got some more visual appeal when you research something. Well, when you inspect something. The aura node, let's scan it, and boom, bubbles! Bubbles fly up into a notebook in the upper right corner. That is pretty awesome. I approve. Okay, so I'm going to go and start searching for some rubber trees, and I will rejoin you guys after I have found one. So see you in a bit. Hello everyone, I'm back again. Okay, so I have been working for a little while now, and I have captured a zombie because he is going to be our test subject. Let's see, I need some sand. Let's see, should I reveal what I've been working on right now? Yeah, why not? I think I'll do that. And ta-da! Large platform of conveyor belts. Now, what is this for? Well, I decided to upgrade my smeltery thing to act as a mob killer as well, in the cases where I want to get, like, blood for eating, because I'm a bat, and I'm a vampire bat now. That's my excuse. Honestly, it's because that blood does give you a pretty decent buff, and it's just worth it. And I think I know exactly what creature I'm going to be putting in here to die constantly, because it doesn't have any drops. That is, I'm going to either do a Hecate or a Mana Creeper, because neither of those have any mob drops, so there's not really any point of grinding them for any resources. They're just kind of there. Anyway, let's grab a couple pieces of sand because I need a couple glass. There we go. And I've been using this clear glass stuff, which you get by putting either glass or sand into the smeltery, and it turns into this clear glass stuff, which has absolutely no texture on it, and when you put it next to each other, it eliminates the border. So it's all connected, and it just looks nice. It looks like there's nothing here at all, and then you run into it, and it hurts, because you ran into a glass object. And that always hurts. I'm rambling. Let's get making machines. Toss those in there, they'll cook up on their own. I need to get a piston made quick. There we go, and the redstone. Piston made, piston goes there. Let's see, do I have a book anywhere around here? I thought I did. Yeah, I have plenty of books around here because Figures Construct and now, what was it, Extra Utilities, Open Blocks? One of those two. They've added a book as well, a book of instructions. Which is great because there is enough stuff in Extra Utilities to make me a little confused. I probably put the book in my Ars Magic stuff. Yes, I did. I put it there because I was going to the end and I needed a safe place to have that, and I didn't feel like traveling all the way back to my chests. Anyway, let's see. I also need to grab this magma cream, and I've got nether warts somewhere. Right there. Okay. And these emeralds. Okay, so golden sword goes here. Book goes here. One of these factory machine blocks goes here. And then plastic sheets all along the top, and we'll put 2 layers up here. Now this gets you the grinder. And let's see, it was emerald, magma cream, nether wart, machine, and do I have... Nope, I have to go down and grab a sugar cane. This is my rubber farm, by the way. I don't need this much. Plant the other one. There we go. Geesh, I can hear my neighbor's bass. They've been at this for like 3 days now, of having music on and bass playing really loudly, and it's getting annoying. Okay, so, auto spawner created. Now, okay, I don't think I have enough plastic sheets. I need to grab this, put those in there, and I have to wait until this is done. Oops, I actually need one more. Okay, so while that's going, I will take these, not this specifically, down to here. And the grinder is going to be set up right here. And, yep, that is now getting power. Good. We have a fair amount of power. That's all that really matters. I was worried that this might not work, but thankfully with the update to thermal expansion, this works out very great. Why do I have my F3 up? What kind of an idiot am I? Okay, so... oh darn. I just realized that in order to have this actually working fully, I need to get a portable tank. So we're going to make one quick before we keep going. Let's put those there. I like this connected texture. It looks so beautiful. Let's see, portable tank. Let's see, creative. I think this is the basic one. Oh, that's easy. Glass around some copper. That's incredibly easy. I need more sand. Guess I'll grab it from right here. There we go. I need the portable tank because the grinder actually creates mob essence while it's working. And that'll be important to keeping my thing going. Okay, let's see. Oh good, it's raining again. Mine factory. So the thing we're going to be creating next is this XP extractor. And it requires some rubber, plastic sheets, and 2 glass. Thankfully I have just enough plastic sheets now. Oops. And then the 2 rubber. There we go. Okay, now in order to demonstrate this, I am going to need to go upstairs quick and grab a level of XP out from here. Oops, I need to move off that. And I need a bucket on me. Good, I do have buckets. Okay, so simply right click with the XP extractor and you create a bucket of mob essence. Now, can you actually dump this out? I'm going to test this because I don't know if you can or not. If you can, I might be able to make something that just looks interesting. You can, that's cool. And if you go into it, you get night vision. Ooh! That's useful. Maybe those will land in the pen, I don't know. Ah, they went down the ravine. Oh, and let's set this auto spawner up here. There we go. Oh, I need to turn this off. That was wasting energy. And the spawner's probably going to be wasting energy too. Do I have another... I don't have another stick on me. I had most things ready. That's all that counts. That's all that matters, I mean. Oh, and I did figure out that my slime spawning thing does actually work. I had a big blue slime spawn in there, and it took a while to get down into the pit where it died. And gave me delicious slime. And blood. What was I doing? I lost track of my thought. Oh, I will make that portable tank. Oh, I know what I need to make sure I have. Those liquid ducts. Fluid duct, I mean. Copper and hardened glass, which was pulverized obsidian. You get 2 per, right? I think I have enough obsidian laying around. Yeah, I've got 8 here. And what else was it? Lead. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm going to need 4 lead. I will go and start that cooking quick. Pulverize obsidian, get the lead in place. Just make sure I get 2... Oh no, you actually get 4. And I'm just going to make a whole bunch because I might as well. Let's see, I have a workbench in here. Might as well use it. Portable tank. That's right, actually it was a lot to make that. One second, I hear some knocking. Okay, false alarm. It's just the apartment maintenance crew doing a bit of cleaning. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing. Fluid duct. I keep calling them liquid ducts. Okay, fluid duct made. Portable tank made. I got a bucket of mob essence. Let's see. Stick. I needed a stick. There we go. Lever. There we go. That should be off now. So in order for this to work, let's see, I'm going to need a... Take that, and I will put this here. That should work fine. Okay. So now to explain how all of this ties together and functions. This can go here. Stupid Norton pop-up thing. There. So, the way this is supposed to work is that this auto-spawner will spawn mobs that are contained in these safari nets. And the way I have the entire thing set up is that I think this is the area that they spawn in. They will spawn and land on these tracks and be carted along. Now, you can try to get out of these as much as you can. It is pretty difficult to do that. You have to really be trying for it. So I can barely move backwards, but any old mob that doesn't really have a goal in mind is most likely just going to be sitting here and being shoved along until they go down here. Now here is the cool thing about this connected texture glass. You didn't even see that there was a floor here because of that. This glass is pretty much invisible, which I think is kind of cool. So what happens is that there's water behind these blocks, and any mobs that fall down will end up being shoved into the water and pushed this way into the grinder, where they will be, well, sliced up and killed. And then I will get their mob drops and mob essence. If I turn off the grinding part of the system, they will instead fall down here, where they have a one-way trip into the smeltery, where they turn into delicious blood. And I'm going to be making it so this upper part is all made out of clear glass as well. It's a lengthy endeavor, but I think it's worth doing because it's pretty fun to be able to see everything clearly. Now we are going to give this a test without actually having any walls around it. So you dump the mob essence in, and that gives you a fourth of a tank. Now, the way this works is you take the safari net and you place it in here. Now you can tell it you want an exact copy of the exact mob inside the safari net, or just to spawn mobs of that particular type. In this case, I'm just going to go with the regular zombies. You know, I should get a chest quick, because we're going to be getting some drops out of this, and I might as well grab them. At the very least, I can eat some zombie flesh. Right? There we go. So the grinder part I'm going to use for mobs that actually drop things. There. So the mobs that actually drop things like cows, chickens, spiders, I guess. I think spiders might work in this setup. I mean, I don't know. I would have to actually try that. Still, it should work. Now, in order to turn on the water, I just have to come over here and flip the lever. That pours down the water and shoves them to this area. Now, yeah, it does not go exactly to the grinder, but that's because the grinder actually has like a 3x3x3 area. So, a 27 block cube. And everything in that should end up dying. Alright, so let's give this a go. Now light level is not supposed to affect this at all. There we go. And zombies are now spawning, and yeah, they are after me, so they are fighting this a bit. Ah, that could be a problem. They spawn on top. I guess I'll have to copy Etho and make an amazing redstone device. Now there is some glitchiness with these conveyor belts. The mobs do kind of bounce a little bit. And we'll let them build up as much as they can. That actually drains a lot of energy. So how many mobs did that spawn? It spawned 6 zombies, so 1 bucket makes 6 zombies. Now if we flip the lever, they will start to die as soon as the idle time is out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. There we go. And then we will check how much mob essence we actually managed to get back. Now we got 600. So, very much not infinitely sustainable kind of thing. You have to constantly add more mob essence to the system. But if you manage to get a regular spawner and put it up here, you will manage to create mob essence without expending mob essence. So that's pretty cool. I did use a lot of energy though, so I'm going to have to definitely get an upgraded one of these things, or maybe a Tesseract. The things I'll have to do are numerous. So let's go ahead and get another bucket of mob essence. Actually, you know what, we might as well get a few more. There we go. This time we're going to dump them into the blood pit to make sure that part works. Did I turn this thing off at all? Oh, well, it shouldn't matter. This thing's definitely off. And, ooh, look, I got an iron ingot. And some rotten flesh, which I'm going to hang up eventually. Okay, so shove some more mob essence in here. Make sure that's not... Okay, it's not on. And now, we turn off the water. And then we turn off this. And that opens the floor. Uh-oh. You are stuck. Oh, is this thing actually affecting that? Ah. Gotta be kidding me. Maybe I don't actually need this one. Oh, I know. I know what to do. I have exactly what we need for this situation. Covers! To cut the redstone signal off. No? Does that not work? No, it doesn't seem to work. I thought that would work. Yeah, that's still working. It's a good thing that the water doesn't actually affect this part. So if I wanted to, I could remove all the blue slime stuff and just have it all water-based, but I kind of like the blue slime. It looks nice. Plus, every now and then a slime does spawn here, and it does just give me some more blood. Always good to have. But that piston, it's gonna be irritating. There's probably like a cell or something I can put up here that will keep this from being all weird. I don't know. Maybe repeaters? I'll figure out something. In the meantime, this should be good enough to test. And then we're going to go down here so the zombies actually can't see me. And we wait. Ooh, he had some golden armor. I wonder if I'll get the golden armor at all, or if it's just gonna... I don't know what it's gonna turn out. There's a lot of hats going bye-bye. But yeah, see, the problem with using zombies in here is that the rotten flesh actually does drop inside, so I don't actually get that. Which is why... a bill in order form! I'm gonna need that. So far it's looking like that block sticking out isn't actually adversely affecting their falling. But then again, they are only 1 block wide, and it is a 2 block space they're falling in. Hi, zombies. I'm gonna feast on your blood. Man, I am a weirdo. Should I let it keep going? Yeah, I think I will. It's almost done. Then I can go down and grab the order form, and... you should not have landed there. Oh well, that's fine. He'll fall off eventually. Now it's done. There. See? He fell off. My magnet mode's not letting me grab that. Ooh, I know. Because they're inside the furnace thing. No? I can't actually... oh, my inventory's full. That's why. Okay, now I can grab it. There we go. Those order forms are kind of a rare drop. What the heck? Oh, that is funny. Creeper squids. The most dangerous creature of them all. Okay, so this is my setup for a multi-purpose mob grinder using a smeltery, Mine Factory Reloaded, and Thermal Expansion, and Vanilla Minecraft. Lots of mechanics actually in this thing, surprisingly. Definitely not the prettiest of all builds, but I'm satisfied with this for now. I might be able to put this into a tree or something somewhere eventually, or maybe just move it underground, perhaps. I don't know yet. For now, it's going to stick here. It's going to provide me lots of food, lots of resources, and all it's going to cost me is a little bit of experience every now and then. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. Feel free to use this build if you want to. I will be upgrading it so that I can put a redstone block on top of this thing instead of a lever. That way I can use a piston to activate it and not have mobs spawning on top. Basically, I'm going to copy Etho's design for the power system, or the on switch. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys, and goodbye.